Republic of Dogs, Republic of Birds was written on a typewriter in the late 1980s, then mislaid and lost. Found again in 2012, it was typed onto a laptop with minimal editing. Where it seems unfinished, this is mostly intentional. Aren't our lives as well? And most of the names are of people alive at the time of the original writing, though their acts may be fiction. One. The sun slanted beneath a cumulus onto what was still there, and he remembered the first time that he'd seen a cormorant over the dead docks. That single sentinel standing on the top of a gantry crane. A portent it might have been. What were these times when a cormorant could be seen inland, in the dockyards of the island? What was it the Russian poet had written? That grasses in the streets of the city were the first runner sprouts that would end up covering even the interstices of contemporary space. That the race to modernity be not measured by the coming of subways or skyscrapers, but by the speed with which the sprightly grasses push up from under the city's stones. And so this sudden presence of cormorants in the neon city and in its black night spaces means the possibilities of a changed and new world. And later he had seen others, two together on the water, diving under for yards at a time and standing on the water, beating their wings. And then 3 or 4 together going off in their flat arcs, their distended segments of flight across the neck of the island. Such flight showing they sensed the shape of the earth. Such directness of flight betokening a different geometry, stochastic and domed. And then he had thought of gannets, the yellow-headed ones, how they would dive suddenly and pierce the water's skin to fetch up their food fish. Sometimes when he was stopped in this republic, parts of his life would rush up past him and he would endure. And if gannets were likened to missiles of sorts, there were those other missiles, targeted in parallel flight and plunging in straight arcs that destroy cities and islands and all of life. This new geometry of the abrupted earth. But gannets had not come, only cormorants, scavengers. The sun slanted under a cumulus onto what was still there.